let's say, for instance, you're standing out in a parking lot, maybe coming from a restaurant, you get a phone call on your cell, and it's your boss, and he's in a horrible mood, terrible mood. And after, a quick 15-second tirade, he said something to you like, you know what? You're the reason why this company is going down the tubes. And then he follows that up with, you're not the only graphic designer or engineer or accountant in this town. You just remember that. Now, this comes after maybe a week of strange looks, a general kind of detached behavior, the interchange between you and your boss. The dynamic is definitely different. It's colder or it's more distant. You've noticed it. Maybe your friends at the office have noticed it. You've talked about it with your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend. Everybody notices that there's something just strange, and then it leads up to this exchange, okay, on the cell phone. You're no dummy. It is clearly obvious that there's something wrong. You need to start preparing for it right now. You need to start building your case. Now, in most situations, the corporate thing to do is to go to him and see if there is something you can do or you've done something wrong. Try and work it out. Try and see if there's a measure that you can take that will alleviate some of the tension. I hate to tell you this, but 40% of the time when that happens, it only creates more. When someone who is a bully or basically thinks that they have more power than you, for some reason this actually jacks up or amps up their response. Now, again, we're going to go over the fact that the guy might have something bad going on at home. He might be getting pressure from his boss, and so forth and so on. So I recommend that at some point, yes, maybe you go and you try and talk to him about it. Try and see if you can clear the air. Is there something you've done, something you're not doing? Try and communicate. Let's get into the section here next about what happens when that doesn't work. Frankly, I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're getting that kind of phone call, chatting it over with your boss, trying to see what's up, let me just explain to you the dynamics of that. You may think, well, it's just a phone call. But let me break this down to you. He took the time to single you out. He took the time to make a direct phone call to you. He took the time to wait basically for you to get out of the office and get to a point away from your coworkers, away from your work environment, to berate you. This is happening in the evening. This particular phone call happened after work, which means that thought, that negativity is festering in his mind. So again, try and make the communication. Try and go in there and talk to him. Try and get it aired out. Try and say, listen, have I done something wrong? Is there something I can do to fix it? But I guarantee, if he's willing to make that kind of phone call to you, it's done. It's over. The ship is sinking, my friend. You need to start looking for the lifeboat. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying now is going to be repetitious through the entire tape, an entire tutorial here. You have got to get hard, concrete information and evidence. You've got to build your case, not with hearsay, but with actual facts that can be related to someone in a legal dispute or related to his superiors. You understand what I'm saying? So here's what we need to do. Again, get that information written, any written information, any written reprimands, any written disciplinary forms about you, anything that's written. And make sure it's written, not just hearsay. Secondly, what you need to do is clandestine audio and video tape recording. Now, right here, folks, is the pen. The pen will save your life many, many, many times. Okay? The pen is the difference between you getting compensation, you getting your severance package, and you not getting compensation and not getting your severance package. What is the pen? It records audio and video in real time to a tiny little hard drive that's built into the top of the pen. Okay? You need to carry one of these. You need to get one of these. You need to keep it in your pocket. You need to keep it on your desk. And every time you have an exchange with your boss, you need to figure out a way to clandestinely, quietly turn that thing on and record everything he's saying. Every exchange you have. This is important. This is incredibly important because it may come down to your word against his. And hearsay in today's society, in today's corporate environment, simply won't get the job done. You have got to have physical proof that you're being harassed. You've got to have physical proof that you're being singled out.
Where can you legally record someone without their knowledge? Well, Texas, you can do it. Massachusetts, you cannot. Montana, you can. Alabama, you cannot. California, you can't. In Miami, it's up to the judge's discretion. 38 states and the District of Columbia endorse one-party secret consensual recording. Basically, that means one person must be aware the conversation is being recorded. That one person obviously is you. Okay, now 12 other states support all-party secret consensual recording. And again, that means everyone involved in the recording must give their permission to be recorded. You can't just do it without them knowing. You have to ask their permission. As with everything, there are 1,000,001 exceptions to this statute. Everything is based upon circumstance and situation. Even if the information is inadmissible in court, it can be used in mediation, whistleblowing, and gaining media attention. Trust me, alternatives to civil courts can be just as threatening to individuals, organizations, and/or companies as the standard lawsuit. For more details, see the website listed below.